Yo, what is good, man? You guys see this thing, Joe Rogan. He's refusing to come to Canada, says he's not going to come to, what was it? A communist dictatorship. Said he'd rather go to Russia instead, which is interesting, man. So he's not against communist dictatorships. He's just against Canada's communist dictatorship, which is fair play, man. I'm not going to knock Rogan. He wasn't supposed to. Rogan's not been going to a lot of UFC events anyways, but he's made a point of saying that he's not coming to Montreal in May to cover the UFC event there just because he doesn't like Trudeau, he doesn't like the Liberal government and whatever they stand for. Said Canada's not the Canada that he remembers from 10 years ago, which it's hard to believe because, I don't know, man, weather's about the same, people are about the same, things are about the same, but really this all came to light when Rogan wasn't allowed into Canada during COVID because he had a comedy show up here and he was in vax, and they said, you know what, we're not allowing people who aren't vaxxed to come into the country, and he's just like, you communist dictators, I hate you. And so, hey man, I'm not even knocking Joe Rogan. I know it's really cool to hate on Joe Rogan right now, especially if you're coming from the left, because now he's a conservative Republican red pill pushing harsh conspiracy theories on people. Man, he's been this way since the start. This isn't new. I've been following Rogan for a long time, and I remember even like 10 years ago when I started listening to Rogan, I listened to hundreds of hours of Rogan. I don't think he's this conservative, hard right. He's a libertarian at the heart of it, right? And at the end, everyone I know has listened to Rogan at some point for some hours. He's like a gateway drug to podcast and to podcasting. Man, if it wasn't for Rogan, how many dorks wouldn't have started their own podcast career, myself included? I'm not going to lie. He made sitting there for 3 hours talking about nothing cool. So, but as it goes with everyone, there's only so much talk about ayahuasca and kettlebells that any human being can take before they're like, hey, there's probably more to life. And they do. And we go and we explore all the different people that he talks to. And, you know, like I say, he's a gateway drug to podcasters. So you find other people who do cool shit, and yeah, he introduces people to that stuff. So to say Rogan's just this one thing is a bit shallow, it's a bit easy, it's a bit lazy. But I get it, man. I'm not blaming Rogan for not wanting to come to Canada. It's his call. If he doesn't want to come here, he doesn't got to come here. I'm sure once Pierre becomes prime minister, can't even see that with a straight face. Pierre ain't winning shit. And if he does, man, I'm sorry. I'll recant. But it'll be interesting times, man, because they'll be like, yeah, now the real men are in charge. The guy who worked at a call center, let him run the country. Fuck. Anyways, hope you guys are having a dope ass day, man. Till the next one. Peace.